Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad RUSYDI bin Muhammad Arshad. My number metric 1201283. I am a representative from group 3. This group have 4 members more. The name is Nur ATHILAH ASYIQIN binti ANUAR, Nur ATHIRAH NISRINA binti ABDUL HALIM, SAKINAH binti MUHAMAD SHUKRI, and SABRINA binti KHAIRUL NIZAM. Today, I want to present the article. The title is Orientalism and the Influence of Misunderstanding Religion of Islam. Introduction. Orientalists are not unfamiliar in today's globe. Movement was extremely active in the 14th century. Orientalism emerged as a branch of European intellectuals following the Renaissance or the development of Europe. The study of the East during the Renaissance focused on 2 key aspects: history and literature. While studying history provides Orientalists with knowledge of historical events that shape social transformation and government. Orientalists have expanded their attempts to see the holiness of Islam on this earth based on religious aims: colonization, being a Jewish service, trade, and scientific investigation. The next part is biography of author. The name is Muhammad Sharafi bin Abdul Qadir, Institute of Study in University of Technology Mara in Academy of Islamic. Member of University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Field of Study, Islamic Studies, Epistemology, Islamic Philosophy, Islamic Thought and Philosophy, and Education. Address in Bangi, Selangor, Malaysia. Summary of article. The definition in terms of language is Orientalism derived from Oriental words carrying the meaning of intimacy or value related to characteristics, styles, views, and practices that are based on the Eastern nation, while it is also a foreign suffix of belief, political or religious movement. Orientalism is the origin of the word Orient, which means east, which is taken from French and then used in various languages in Europe including English. Various in terms of term is Orientalism, or in Arabic al-Istishraq is an Eastern knowledge or knowledge connected to the Eastern world. Next, the history of development of Orientalism is the notion of Orientalism became known in the late 18th century. It spread in Britain in 1779 and spread to France in 1799. It was adopted by the academic world in France when this entry was included the dictionary in 1838. Jewish priests and Christian monks played a major role in the movement encampment. Some researchers say the beginning of the birth of Orientalism was officially during the Church Assembly Revolution in Vienna in 1312, which was originally intended to study the knowledge and culture of Arab, Greek, Jewish, Syrian based in several European cities including Paris, Oxford, Bologna, Avignon, and Salamanca. Through the 18th century Masihi, Orientalists changed their strategy by presenting a new phase of Orientalism by liberating it from missionary goals to the sole direction of scientific research. The purpose of Orientalism, according to Mustafa As-Sibai in his book Al-Istishraq wal Al-Mustashrikun, Orientalism and the Orientalists, is to disrupt and distort the religion of Islam. For religion and the politics of colonization, it is to spread Christianity and facilitate the process of colonization. Orientalist view on Islamic doctrine. Orientalists have spread numerous attacks against Islam and the Prophet Muhammad, thus causing a crisis of people's misconception towards Islam. They deny the content of the Quran, Hadith, and Islamic history. Between Orientalists, criticism and study of Islamic doctrine is laid out their faith in the revelation of Allah, the Quran. They tried to intimidate the Western world about the dangers of the Quran by revealing it through studies that were considered scientific. There are some factors that lead to misunderstanding. Apart from the misconception made by Orientalism, there is no denying that the confusion and misunderstanding that occurs from within the Muslim also give implication to Muslim as well as to non-Muslim. It can be divided in two parts, namely internal factors and external factors. Internal factors, among them are the morals of Muslim. The reality of Muslims themselves is among the causes of the misunderstanding of Islam. This is because most of the behavior of Muslim is based in the teachings of Islam, whereas Islam never condemns such an indecency that is consequence of non-Muslim viewing the acts as if it blazed and comes from the teachings of Islam. Next part, strength and weakness of article. Strength can get from the article is first, clearly in explaining about Orientalism. Second, have footnotes to relate information. Third, easy to capture the ideas of Orientalism. Fourth, some ideas was supported by Quranic verse. 5. Very useful as references for students in study Orientalism. And the weakness from article is first, the source of information is very limited. Second, only focus on one article or some references. Third, not have the latest information about Orientalism. Conclusion from the article. The facts reveal that the research of the East is profound and wide, but the study of the West is still hazy and insufficient. As previously said, history demonstrates that some of these parties harbor anti-Islamic agendas. Muslims now must strive hard to clear up misconceptions and restore the authentic perspective of Islam to non-Muslims and the global community. Furthermore, Muslims must work hard to gain information and develop their ideas, and not practicing taqlid merely result in a lack of intellectual power. Thank you from me. That's all from me. Thank you.